Hello and welcome back to another episode of Shenzhen I. Once again, I have no idea what I did last time and where we left it at. Oh, I do remember that. Did I have a better idea for this? I don't think I did. No, I really hate this solution still, but I have no idea how to make it better. And I want to do that, but not now. I think I want to just move on, do something else first. I'm never sure if that's a good idea, but it's the idea I'm going with, so we'll go with this. Pocket 1 or I? Ching Oracle, I don't know. Have you noticed the I Ching, sometimes known in the West as the Book of Changes, experiencing a resurgence in popularity lately? For the benefit of those out of the loop, let me briefly explain. A hexagram is a set of 6 lines where each line is either solid or broken, a total of 64 possible combinations. There's obviously much more to it, but I don't want to go into it too deeply. I've been studying the system for a while now, but I wish there was a quicker way to generate hexagrams. I thought perhaps this ancient divination method be brought into the modern era somehow as a pocket device. 6 coin flips is it then? Not at all. There's a much more detailed process for which one arrives at a reading involving yarrow stalks. I stopped by to try to describe it to you, but you weren't at your desk. Suffice it to say that we will need to generate the readings in the proper way if it's to be taken seriously as a divination tour. I found a part that works for this. It implements the physical yarrow stalk method in miniature. MEMS, I don't know, strange. So we can just create the display for the result. Obviously, interpretation is up to the user. Gee, I have no idea what this is talking about at all. Button and Oracle are simple inputs connected to a MEMS-based Oracle engine. Okay, so this is the button, and this is the Oracle, I assume, the yin and yang. Display is a display output corresponding to a custom LCD screen designed to visualize I Ching hexagrams. Oh, this is like completely lost on me, but okay. When the button is pushed, the Oracle engine will generate 6 values corresponding to the 6 lines of an I Ching hexagram from bottom to top. When the final value is generated, the display should be updated to match. Yeah, I don't know what this is. All right. Let's see. I mean, this seems like a solid, you know, a solid start to this puzzle. I have no idea. And something like this, sure, why not? And then I guess something like this. No idea. I have no idea. So okay, the button gets pressed, and then what is this input? Okay. It's 6 values to the 6 lines from bottom to top. Oh, okay, so this is like 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. That's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inputs. And then after I got this one, I should update the screen. Not before then. So I guess that's the tricky part. Maybe. So I guess I want to wait for P1 to be 100. And if it's not, I just want to jump to the end or something. Since these are pins and not X plus inputs, I can't like sleep on the read. I need to sleep at the end, like, I guess. And as soon as I get one input, I want to guess it's just something like I have 100, so I want to test immediately this. Yeah, I want to test P0. If it is 100, I want to. We could use a digit set thing, this one, and have two variables and then move those out on x3 and x2 at the very end. That could work, maybe. So how does DSD work again exactly? So the digit of x specified by the first operand to the value of the second. So we're going top to bottom. So this is this, which is, I'm never sure in which order these things go, the DX300s. I think this is 100 and this is 10 and this is 1, so it would be the 1 digit, the 0 digit. Like this. And then I would want to sleep for 1. But this is gonna be, I need to do this 6 times, so that's 18 lines like that. That's not a very good way of doing things. But I can't really count in a loop because I need both ek and that to be my output variables, I believe. Yeah, I can't do it otherwise. Interesting. So obviously, I mean, I could just do, if I had enough lines, this would work. It would just be this or over again, like every time. And this time it would be this, and so on and so forth. But that's, you know, there's not enough space for that. At least I think that would work, right? Yeah, this is 1 1, which I think is the right order. Actually, let's check that before we commit to anything here. It's not a big deal. Like, we can just change, but whatever. Yeah, the tricky thing is that I can't like that is really useless. That's the problem, I guess. I just don't think I have enough lines for this to work. And also see. Yeah, the 100 digit is P2. So you have this right in this order. And I guess then, yeah, if you would keep going here, this would be the same thing again, basically. Let's just copy it. But then, yeah, we're already out of lines. And then we would have to, I mean, we could loop this thing, but I don't have enough lines already. Because I would then, like after this, I would move back into that, obviously, and then loop this, and then send both out. And then after the second time through, I would have to somehow break the loop. Yeah, it's not gonna work like that. It would be nice if it did, but it can't. And I can't move egg into here and then just loop and then do this here, because that needs to be, like, I need to update at the same time. So I need to put that egg somewhere, and that is obviously the way to go. But I don't have a way to, obviously this should be looped. But I can't really do that, is the thing. Or at least I don't see a way to loop it right now, because I can't count up, because I need egg to do the digit set things. Because I would want to like 0 1 2 and then do it again 0 1 2 or something, but I can't. Like, I can't loop it. I really wish I could like work with both variables somehow, but I can only work with x, so that's like really a big problem. Very annoying. Maybe we could use... One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's not going to be perfect. I'm wondering if I can use these as a counter. Because the auto increment. But I will have to reset it because it's not, it's, but well, 2, 4, 7 is 14, which is not, doesn't work with our 3 things that we need, 0, 1, 2. What's the difference between these two? I can edit this one, right? Oh no, I can edit this one, but not this one. And after reading from a data pin, which are the D pins, the memory pointer will automatically increment to the next memory location. So I would... This is interesting, but I would have to connect it twice. I don't have... What do I have? 2 pins? I just don't have enough space here. I mean, I still don't really have enough space, but... Maybe I can make it work now. Actually, I don't think I can. I don't know if I can make the code for this work at all. But I want to try. For some reason, this seems very tempting to me. Can I move this thing? I can. But yeah, but the thing is, this needs to go up and around, which is very stupid. How do I get down here? If I go up and around, I can't really get there, can I? Well, I mean, I can put this on this side, maybe. And do something insane like this. Oh, that's not enough. I can't jump this. Ah! I can't jump 2, I can only jump 1. Cable management. I hate it. I really do. Yeah, leave me alone. And I still don't even know if this is gonna be helpful at all. Because I would be like reading from D1. But maybe it could work, because I would do, instead of all of this, I would, if it's 100, And that would be x1 instead. Sleep for 1 and then jump to the loop back up there, right? The only problem is... well, breaking the loop is gonna be tough, and also... as I'm reading this, I can't check it, so I wouldn't know that I'm on 2 already. How do I count to 3? I don't think I can do that. Do I have on? No. Oh, yeah, not like this is not. This is, I forgot the conditional, so you know. So it will still be 11, and then do I need to set the zeros? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Because if this is automatically gonna be 0 in the other digits, I believe. So it should work like that without doing anything if it's not 100. Maybe, I'm not sure. It's just gonna be, yeah, I can't break the loop. That's gonna be the problem, because I need to count to 3 and then I need to count to 3 again, and also know that this is the second time I've counted to 3 and send over the outputs. I don't know how that is gonna work. And I can't reset this counter now, which is also a problem. Obviously, but this doesn't make a difference. Go up here doesn't make a difference either. I don't know how I... like, this is so inconvenient. What if I just make enough space in here? Can I do that? Like, have this here. That can almost work, but not quite, because there's just not enough space to hook this up now. And I can't bridge over this, it's too far. I can connect this, but not the other part. The stupid pin up here is such an annoying thing. And I can't have this, like, there's only this one spot here. There's not two. Ah. And I can't be any closer on this side either. There's only one space. Very annoying. But I guess I can go down here and do this. And then this can be... no, it can't, because I still can't get out of there then. Yeah, no. And I don't even know if I can make this work at all. I just can't even set it up on the stupid, you know, board here, right? To even try. Can I move this? No. I might just be wasting time here. It's really hard to say. I guess like this I can actually move over by 1. Yeah. That's wrong though. This is what I want. Terrible. But it works, technically, I guess. But I still can't break the loop. I don't know how to count. I would have to read... Wait, so what do I read from this? I can read x1, and if it is 0, 1, 2, then I can move back into that. And then I test if it is 5? Yeah, 5. And if it is 5, I jump out of the loop. Or if it's not 5, we loop. And if it is 5, we don't loop, we go here. Is this gonna work? I have no idea. I'm not really doing anything right here, I guess. What is wrong? Like, I'm not doing anything with my variables, why not? So, we jump to the end because this is off, yes. Then now it's on. And this is on. So we test if P0 is 100, it is. So we put... Oh, this is the wrong way around. I guess. Is that right? I think it is. Alright, and we also need to, after we save it into that, I'm not sure if I'll have enough lines. Reset EC. So what do you want? What do you want? Do you want that to be 11 and EC needs to be 101 in the end, right? As soon as you break the loop. That's not quite what happened here. Why did that not happen? So yeah, we jump to the end. I think maybe this could work now. I have a little bit of confidence in this attempt now. It might not be very elegant, but I want to see this through now. So it's 100. We put a 1 into the 0 digit, and the pointer increases to 1. It's not 1 though, it's wait. I read it and save it, it's 11. But now we already move it, which is 1 too early because we need to read if this is 3 and 6 instead. Because we, yeah, this is the wrong way around. Like the, yeah, I'm like, it increases after I've read, but not, I need to, yeah. I don't know if I can make sense of this. Can I explain this? In my head it makes sense. The thing is that as soon as I read the value here, the pointer increases, but I wanna use it once before I reset basically. So I need to wait until I'm like one past it, not when I'm on the third one. I need to be on the fourth one. But I don't know why it like loses. I'm not sure what's happening here. Like it goes to 11, which is right. X1 is not on 6. So we loop. Is it 100? It is not. So we don't do anything, but we sleep. Oh, but it doesn't increase. That doesn't increase the pointer. Right, so I need to increase the pointer if I'm not writing anything. So if it's not that, then we just move x0 into nar. Now that is 11, and ac is 101. But now the problem is that this wants me to do this before I sleep. Which means I need to move the sleep down at this point here, maybe. And then we move that into x2, no, x2, and ac into x3. But I'm not resetting them now, so this is only gonna work once if at all. It worked once. But now it's wrong because I'm not resetting. Ah, I need to save some lines for reset. Ah, this would be so nice. I only need to reset ac, right? And I need to sleep at the end, so I can't reset it there. Huh. Man, this is kind of close. Because I don't need to reset that, because we move ac into that before anything happens with that anyway. So we just need to set ac to 0. We need this a second time right here, like after this. Can I like reuse this somehow? I need to clean this part up. I can't see the solution right now. So I test if it's free. If it is free, I send it into that and I reset ac. And I also test if it is 6, and if it is not 6, I loop. Well, I sleep and I loop. I'm also not resetting the read. I forgot about that. I need to reset the pointer too. So I need 2 lines, so this is not gonna happen, I think. Ah, disappointing. So even if I get this somehow into both of these. What if I had this one up here and conditional? If it is not 3, test if it is a 6. But then it wouldn't loop on the 3. Ah, this is almost good, but not quite. Because yeah, the pointer just keeps incrementing the next time it turns on, which breaks everything as well, obviously. If I could have a free memory, like a free slot memory thing, that would be nice. Ah, I can't do it, I think. Because even with another, like I don't have any open pins, I can't do anything from here now. I would have to reset everything, change everything I've done. So I need to start on the P100 test, I'm pretty sure, because that's the button press that starts the whole loop off. And if it's not 100, I just want to go sleep. And I need to do this down here, I believe. Because if I sleep here, then it's still gonna go into the loop after. So I need to jump, like, past the loop. And the loop tests if this is 100, and if it is, sets a digit. I wish I didn't have to do this. But I have to read the value to increment the pointer, otherwise I don't know which digit I'm on. The first, second, or third. So I need to do something with x0 here. And then I want to know if I'm on the 3rd memory, and if I am, yeah, I don't think I can make this smaller here. Which means that my attempt here is just doomed, because it's unfixable. Ah, that's annoying. And the thing is that I need to update the display at once, like I can't do it. So I need to have 2 variables, I need to have 2 like sends here, 2 output thingies, to x2 and x3, because it needs to be simultaneously. Which also means I have to do this and this. Unless I do, if I do, this is gonna fix one of my problems, right? If I do this instead. I don't need to reset ACK right here, because I'm setting it 0. But it's still gonna break here, obviously. The memory pointer still doesn't work. Ah, that's so frustrating. Because I mean... I guess it's gonna work for a little bit longer, right? Actually, no, it still breaks. Why? Oh, because I don't know. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it works for, yeah. I need one line to reset the memory pointer. I don't know where and how to do that. Ah, man, that's dumb. Why is this not a multiple of 3? Ah. And I can't just go to 3 and reset because I don't know when I'm done. And I need to send, right? No, I need to go to 6 for that to make sense, I believe. But then after I, like right here, I would also want one line where I say MOV0x1. That's all I need. And I can't get it. Ah. And like this can't be 100, right? Can it? No, because you can't set a digit to 100, obviously. Because if it could be 100, then I could just move P0 here, but I can't. Because then this would run either way. But this is not 100. Like, this is not 1, this is 100. So it wouldn't work with the DST command. Because it's trying to save 100 into the 0 digit, which doesn't work. Can I get a 1 somewhere other than the 0? Well, I can't get the 0. If this is off, it's 0. God, I could. I've only... Huh. If only this were 1 and 0 instead of 100 and 0. Because then I could just get rid of this line. And have this be the line for both, but I can't. I don't have a 1 anywhere, right, that I can use. No, I can't have a 1 anywhere that I can use. Like a variable that's like 1 and 0 alternating. I don't have that, obviously. That's a shame. This would be nice otherwise. Actually, this is still... Why is this wrong, actually? It should be... Let's actually look at this and see if there's something else. Another flaw, then I can stop worrying about making the reset happen. So turned on. But... Oh, yeah, I guess it did put the 0 in, right? And another 0, and then a 1. And then it moves that into that. Maybe? Isn't it already 1, 2, 3? Wait. Oh, no, wait. I'm on 0 now, so... Yeah, it is 100. But P0 is 0, so it saves a 0 into the 0. Yeah. It checks the pointer, it's not 3, it's not 6. Oh, that doesn't, like, obviously that doesn't work because it's 3 and 6. That's why I'm stupid. Because, yeah, that would work if it's reset. But I can't reset it. How often is this the case that I need one more line? Or I think I need one more line at least. Because I need to sleep here. Otherwise, I just get stuck because I'm not sleeping. What if we... Wow, but I'm not sleeping after the send then. Ah, that's annoying. But if I move these two up, because I only want to send if I'm on 6. Would this work? No, it can't. Or maybe... Can you have a conditional on a thing? On a labor? I have no idea what's happening here. Let's see this step by step. I'm not sure. Like, I'm just trying things here, really. I jump to the end. I sleep for 1. Oh, and I jump to loop. Can I somehow prevent that? I can test if this is 0 instead. And if it is, jump to the end. And then sleep anyway. Can I sleep just whenever? Does that break it? I don't know why this works now. I guess it makes sense. Let's just say it does. We're really low on lines of code, and our production cost is pretty good. Somehow Chrome saved 1, which means he has 1 fewer DX300s, maybe? Well, that costs 1. Does the memory cost 1? No, that costs 2. How does it get to 8? 5, 6, 7? How do you get to 8? That doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, I'm not sure. This is a pretty interesting solution. We learned we can count using this, we can loop using this, and then we can have ACK and DAT free. I think that would have helped us in one of the previous levers, where I struggled with having the loop on ACK and then also manipulate other variables. So I guess that's interesting. I still don't really understand how Chrome's solution comes together. 8. Because you need 6 pins. So you need these, right? There's no way around that. Or maybe you can use 1, 2, 3 of those and 3 of those? Still feels like a mess, kind of. Maybe you can have like a big one and then a small one and just connect them both to the input. And just let this one sleep. No, I can't really, you don't know when the button, well, you can on button press and then sleep for 3, and then this is the first part, and then this sleeps for 3, and then this starts working, and then they both send at the same time. That could actually work. That would have been maybe a nicer solution. Now that I think about it. But ours is creative, I think. I'm happy we managed to make it work. And it works now because the sleep here is happening anyway. We need to sleep whatever happens, because that's the one sleep we have. So that doesn't need to be conditional. I don't know why there was conditional still there. I don't know if that made sense before, if that was just a mistake. I'm not sure now. But by sleeping, we basically eliminated one sleep, because we had we had one sleep inside the loop and one sleep outside the loop. And now you have just one sleep at the end of the loop. And by reversing the test up here, we now have the process get executed when nothing's supposed to happen, so we don't loop then. That was actually very easy to fix once I had like the layout right, the setup right. Alright, that was solid. I mean, it's not a great solution. Reversed on Chrome in 2 of 3 and only equal on the 3rd. But all things considered, I'm happy with this one. Because it didn't look like I would be able to solve it for a while there. So, yay. Oh, I have more levers. Splendid, how wonderful that such a device was created right here in China, where it all began. I'll probably even use this oracle myself as Xiaomei and I approach our wedding day. I don't know if that, I can't speak Chinese. David is more Chinese than even a Chinese person. Gee, thanks. He's very Chinese. He's like annoyingly Chinese. Let's play some solitaire. Alright, what do we get? Red, 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 red. Not great. Black, 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 black. Maybe a bit better. Green is pretty good, maybe. We just need to somehow move. Well, we can move this 8 easily. And if we move this one up, the 1 is gonna go, the 3 is gonna go, the 6 is gonna go. So I think green is definitely where we should start. I think that's right. Oh, that's the... Wait. I already have... I'm stupid. But we can still get around all of this by doing this and this and not this, but this first and then this and then this and this. It's a bit more complicated than I had it in my head, but it was still fine. Okay, now we need to be careful because it's pretty easy to get stuck. Red is almost open already because we can move this onto the red 8 over there, and then we can move the 6 down. And then we can move the red one up, and then we can move the 5s around maybe? Yeah. And then we have 1 9, that, oh, but we can move that 9 then, right? Because we have the 7, the 6 here. And we need an open slot, so we know we can't actually do it like that. Can we do black? 4, 3, 3. And we can move this whole thing. And then I can move the other 4 as well. As in I could move this onto this 5 and this onto this 5 after we move the 8 over here. And then we have a 3 right here, which you can get rid of by just getting rid of this 3 and moving this 3 and this 3. So I can very easily get in here. But I don't know if I can get in here because there's another 9 in the way. But I can move the 9 up there and then I should have enough. I think that's gonna work. Let's not overthink it. Yes, and that should allow us to solve this one. There's so much open space now. It would be a travesty if you don't get this one. That's the wrong card. 7. Actually, it's not. Going slow here for no good reason, really. I don't have that one yet. I thought I did, but that's fine. Because now you can just open it up. And we get win number 31. 100 wins is so many wins though. This is gonna be a while still. But no matter, we got it. And that's all that really matters. I hope you all enjoyed and I will see you next time. Bye bye.